You want to tell me what it's in here, buddy? Well, they look like inserts. So they should be going, I guess, as inserts into the main grill. Let's take a look here. I might have to go get a knife, or just use my man hands. Let's see, man hands or knife? Man hands it is. As all the cats are like, man hands, no! Alright, that one I might have to go get a knife for. Give me one sec, guys, and I'm just gonna unwrap the bubble wrap. So, if we take a look here, but first take a look over there. Hey, get out of there! Oh well. So, we have the polished grill surfaces. I was right, these are grill inserts. So the first thing we're going to have to do is go outside to the vehicle and remove the existing grill. As you can see, the hardware includes these, which I'm pretty sure are going to be wings, which seal up behind it, and then one in front. So this is what's going to be sandwiching our grill and inserts together. After we do so, there will be screws, and we have washers here, and the best thing of all, we have nylocks. Why do I love these? Because then we don't need spring washers, and they have that plastic coating on the inside, so it's not going to back out from a vibration. So let's say you're doing this on an off-road Dodge that you have, then as you're driving down gravel roads and stuff, it's not going to start shaking loose and fall off. If you wanted to, you could also add spring washers, but since they're nylock nuts, I think you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Mr. Mowgli? Yes. If you pop open your hood, put it all the way up, and you look underneath, you look up there, see that's going to be an 8mm bolt there. There should be one over here, 8mm bolt there, and an 8mm there. There will be some right here, so make sure you take out that one. There might be another one right here, and you'll see them along here too. So just make sure you go along this metal bar and you get rid of those ones too. First thing I would do is take off these bottom ones. After you get those off, when you're taking out these top ones, pull the grill away from the truck. And as you're pulling the grill away, loosen them from the other side, and then they come off. See how they just do this? They don't actually come out. So as you're loosening it, you have to pull the grill away, and it'll come off. So when we go to put it back on, you'll tighten these into the grill, and then they'll hold them, and then we'll put those bolts back in. So let's take our grill inside. So grill is inside. Next thing we're gonna do is just lay these louvers on the inside, or that's what I'm calling them, louvers, why not? And I wanna make sure that they're gonna look good. All right, first one's in. This is gonna add weight, so if you're trying to save weight, don't do this. And of course, we're gonna have to center these afterwards, but let's see here. They only fit in one way, so once you get them in, you'll see that they sit nice. After they sit nice and in there, now we're gonna prep up our screws, and our screws we're just gonna lie out, and again I can see how it's already gonna go. We're gonna probably be putting a flat bar in there, and then it's gonna groove and it's gonna catch, and it's gonna act like a butterfly clip, but I'll show you when I get it on. Look really close at them, you'll see that they have, I don't know if you'll see it, see that? There's a hole right there in the grill, right in that louver. Well, there's gonna be a bunch of them. So what you're gonna do is take a screw of each, go into those holes, and just drop screws in. So just like this. So a washer, big one, and a nut. So the way it goes is this will go on first, then the little washer, and then the nut. Yeah, this is difficult, so I'll try my best not to swear. But so first off, we're gonna put that louver on, like that, butterfly, whatever. Then we're gonna put on the little mini washer, and then after that, I'm gonna put on a little nut. While I'm juggling all three, I'm gonna take my screwdriver, go like this, line up the nut, and then slowly screw it in. Perfect. And now it's to the point where it's at the nylock and I can't do anything. So I'm just going to continue that for all of them. Take your ratchet, and you can either attach a different handle, which is just the handle one rather than the ratchet, or if you have an 8mm socket driver, take it, put it underneath, put it on the nut. After you put it on the nut, take your screwdriver and tighten the screw like so. Now you're not going to when I say tighten, just sync them up. Don't tighten them yet. What we want to do is just get them to sit in here, so that way we're going to center it, but first we want it so there's some resistance, so that way when we're sliding it around, it's not going to move around as you pick up the grill and move it. So just sink them all down so you can still slide them a little bit back and forth, and then we'll do our final adjustments and we'll tighten her down. She's nice and shiny and has the new grill inserts in. I'm going to go check this out. It looks pretty neat though. I like how it kind of gives it a more full look. One thing I will tell you though, if you're trying to shed weight, this is not the way to do it. This is adding aluminum to it, but they are shiny. They look really cool, and I think it just finishes the grill compared to the black. Now, I'm a black fan, so if you had like an all black grill, I'd be down with that, but so far, I think the owner's gonna love this because he loves his little bit of chrome accent, and this is just, it looks really mint. Anyways, let's go put this back in on the truck. Very, very shiny. I love it. Like I said, it just gives it a more sleek look, slimline. I will rate this product very high. If you love chrome, you gotta have these. It isn't cheap looking, it just fits perfectly, and I love them. Only thing is just make sure you don't over tighten the bolts. I didn't do this, but I forgot to mention this. You're just bolting it up, you're wing nutting it up against the plastic, so be very careful when you're putting the grill back on. I think I mentioned this in the beginning, but first do those 4 top bolts up here, and then for the bottom, then do your 4 bottom ones. Other than that, very easy process. You could do this in less than an hour. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think of the grill. And of course, I'm going to post a link to the grill in the description, so if you want one, you can get your paws on one. Again, they look really cool. And thanks again to iboard for sending me one to play with. Alright guys, have a great day and subscribe for more. Check out the lights. Even those look dope in there. And yes, he does drive a pilot truck, so they're legal.